Hello à tous, Paul de Sankis derrière la manette. On se retrouve pour la suite de Assassin's Creed Odyssey sur PS4 Pro. Alors, on venait de faire très rapidement une quête, c'est-à-dire qu'on l'a pris, on l'a rendu, puisque visiblement on l'avait déjà préfet en faisant la zone. Et là, du coup, ben, on va se téléporter à Delphes pour aller voir la Pity. Et aller voir quel est le problème avec Socrate. Toujours ces temps de chargement, hein, c'est terrible. Hein. C'est terrible. Ces temps de chargement, c'est terrible. Allez, tu peux le faire, petite barre de chargement. Je crois en toi. Tu peux le faire. Tu l'as fait. C'est bien. Cui cui. Allez. Allons voir la pitié au boulot. Ah, tu n'es pas la pitié, toi.
Oh no, not you.
You remember me?
Just go. I'm too old for this.
Ok. Ça me va. Déjà? Ah oui, je me disais que je frappais plus vite, c'est parce que c'était avec la dague là, du coup. Bon. Elle est où la petite pitié? La pitié? Piti piti. Ah, d'accord. On n'était pas passé par là la dernière fois. Coucou Piti. Oh ça va, ça paye bien comme métier Piti.
There might be a bit
C'est une
of
bonne
blood
position
in the
ça,
process.
Scribe.
You again!
I'm here for a different reason.
After last time they tortured me. I thought they were going to kill me, just like I told you. It hurt so badly, I begged for death.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Just hurry and tell me what you want.
You told Socrates something, and I want to know why.
Questioning why the Pythia speaks is a strange thing.
I know why you speak, and I know who controls your voice. Tell me why the cult had you tell Socrates he's the wisest.
The cult didn't tell me to say that. I did that on my own.
Pourquoi?
The cult wouldn't allow you to do that.
Which is why I was very careful. I seek Socrates as an ally, but simply asking him to help wouldn't have worked.
An ally for what?
I know much of Socrates. Not only has he visited me often, but his students do as well.
Get to the point.
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Socrates is the one who can convince others of this. If he succeeds, the cult will have no more need for me.
So you're hoping he comes to the conclusion that the gods don't exist?
It matters not if Socrates believes they exist. He needs simply to doubt that the gods speak through me.
Ok.
I understand why you think Socrates can help, but why tell him he's the wisest?
He'll delve into what it means to be wisest. It's my hope he'll conclude he's not, and therefore doubt the words of the gods.
Ok, c'est plutôt pas mal.
If you just told him your words aren't from the gods, wouldn't that serve the same purpose? And much quicker?
Socrates is not the type to desire the answer so easily. He'll have more drive when he finds the answer on his own.
Mhm. Ok.
This is getting complicated.
Whatever you do, you can't tell Socrates.
I understand.
Si je veux.
He has to come to the answer on his own.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to help Socrates, a student of his came by not long before you. He seemed distraught.
Distraught?
He was clutching a book tightly to his chest and kept looking over his shoulder. He told me he was going into a tomb nearby until things were safe.
Thank you. I'll find him.
Ok. Alors, la tombe est à Phokis dans la partie ouest du Grand Montparnasse. D'accord, donc dans cette partie ouest de ça. Donc ouest, c'est là. La tombe de la première Pythie. Bah j'y suis déjà allé, c'est là. Ok. Eh ben let's go Mario, let's go.
Please, don't come back here again.
Je fais ce que je veux. Je fais ce que je veux.
This is it.
C'était pas très dur, j'y suis déjà allé. C'est pas comme si c'était un grand mystère. Oh mon non, où est-ce qu'elle est la tombe de la Pythie que j'ai déjà été voir?
They'll be on high alert here.
Je vais en profiter pour passer par la quête là que j'ai récupérée. Ah, c'est des bandits à tuer? Je pensais que c'était...
Just give up.
Eh, c'est moi qui empoisonne, c'est pas toi. Non mais oh.
Easy.
J'irai rendre la quête plus tard. Hein. Elles seront où d'ailleurs? Politicien. Ok. Bon. Déjà aller chercher le pote de Socrate.
Sorry for sharing my fear of tombs with you.
What was that?
Not
Alors fais-moi le malin maintenant qu'on est empoisonné, hein. Bon, je suppose qu'ils étaient là pour le pote de Socrate. Il est où d'ailleurs? J'espère qu'il n'a pas été dans la vraie tombe, ce con.
You don't need to be scared now. I'm not with them.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me. You just want this for yourself.
I'm a friend of Socrates.
You are? Prove it.
Socrates is one of the most frustrating people I've ever known. He just talks and talks and talks. And it feels like he asks questions just so he can continue talking and talking and talking.
What you call frustrating, I call brilliant. But it's clear you know him well.
Why were those men after you?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's. Well, I wrote them, but it's all his words.
That seems like a strange thing to want.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said this was the final thing they needed to get rid of Socrates.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been curious. What does Socrates teach you?
So much. Follow him around for an entire day and you won't be able to sleep. Your mind will be so aflutter with thoughts.
I'm not sure I'd last a whole day with him. What drew you to Socrates?
I've never met a man like him and I don't think I ever will again. Every day with him is one worth waking up for.
Okay.
I'll take care of the priests.
Thank you. And, well, please, give this to Socrates. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family. I can't risk being caught up in whatever this is.
So you're going to stop being his student?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day that will change.
I'll be sure to give him the writings.
Thank
Okay.
you. Make sure he stays safe. The world will be a worse place without him in it.
That student gave me an idea. Xantippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates. I'm not sure why the priests want Socrates gone, but I need to take care of them.
Ok. Et donc, c'est une sacrée suite de quêtes finalement, hein, ce truc sur Socrate. Oula, ça, c'est du gris, on n'en a pas besoin. Ok. Alors, niveau quête. Du coup. Alors, gna. Tuer les prêtres et voler l'épreuve, d'accord. Et on va trouver... D'accord, les philosophes... Potes, ok. C'est quoi, c'est les philosophes, ça?
I need to talk to them.
Ok. Bon, bah visiblement, les philosophes, c'est plus proche Les philosophes sont plus proches que les prêtres. On va donc commencer par ça, hein, finalement. On va gagner un temps.
Maybe I can convince them to stand up for Socrates.
Salut.
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher is wrong? Does that not simply perpetuate these wrong teachings amongst future generations?
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thales, then his student Anaximandros, and then Anaximenes. Without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes would not have reached the conclusions he did.
I don't think that's true at all. Oh, perhaps this new phase can offer a different perspective.
A student gets to take all the knowledge of their teacher without needing to come up with answers themselves. If they're smart, they should surpass those they studied under.
An astute observation. The time saved by receiving the knowledge allows the student not only to expand on the ideas, but to come up with more of their own. But what if the student expands on ideas without first seeking the truth behind them?
If we listen to others and take what they say as fact, we have only ourselves to blame.
So, no matter who is speaking, student or teacher, we must spend time trying to understand if what they say is even true.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystius. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own.
Something like that. He's the reason I'm here. Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard for us to decide who hates that man more. Why would we help him?
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you?
So, you want us to help out of fear of being imprisoned ourselves?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, would you think it was right Socrates was locked up?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words, then no.
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you too?
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
If you believe that, then you should help.
Fine, fine. You've made your point, and you've made it well. Socrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
That makes it worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard. Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
If
Ok.
you're like Socrates, that's not hard to believe.
J'aimerais bien en savoir plus sur la petite gamine.
I've
Ouais.
never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. I'm surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night before I turned that age? Should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
I regret doubting you at all.
Thank you. There are few things greater than gaining the understanding of another.
On that, we disagree.
Disagreements can lead to even more understanding.
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're on the right path. What's your name?
Aristocles. Although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name, so he called me Plato instead. Perhaps I'll use that?
Ah, c'est le petit Platon.
Thank you. Well, I better hurry after the others. Here.
Τι συνέβη μόλις?
Bien. Par contre, il m'a enlevé le tracking de ma quête. Ah, elle a une quête temporaire. Désolé. Salut.
Here, friend. Anything a mercenary can do for you?
I have never been so insulted in my life. Those vermin! They profaned my holy songs dedicated to the gods.
Slow down! Who insulted you?
The military commander hired me to play for his soldiers. They sang along. The most vile things I've ever heard. Profaners. Scum.
Ah, bah c'est des militaires, hein.
All the soldiers.
Yes, all the Athenians must fall.
I'll handle this.
Thank the muses.
Leave it to me.
Bon, c'est des Athéniens, mais on se moque pas des chansons divines. Cassandra, elle est vénale, mais elle est pieuse. Parce qu'après tout, c'est une déesse aussi, ou une demi-déesse. En tout cas, elle en est convaincue. Donc, il faut respecter les dieux. Parce qu'il faut la respecter, elle. Hé hé. Ils sont loin ces prêtres. Je pensais qu'ils auraient été à Delphes, moi.
I should be careful. High security here.
Ah, Démosthène. Il y a du monde, hein, il y a du monde.
I don't think you belong here.
Fallait pas te faire remarquer. Bon, allez. Aïe.
Unleash your body to the crows!
Oula. Oh vache. La violence. La violence.
Any last words? Ah, just die already! Even the gods would be...
Et B. La violence.
Ow! Hey! Put it back! Hey! Process tutto!
Ok, il n'y a plus de preuves. Et bientôt, il n'y a plus de prêtres.
Those priests must be the ones who hired the thugs and want to get rid of Socrates.
With fake evidence and their own testimony, and Socrates can't win.
If they don't choose to kill him right then and there...
Now that all the priests are dead, they won't be able to testify against Socrates.
Bon, par contre, ça coûte cher en Bounty Hunter, ça, hein. Allez. Ça m'a coûté 700 balles, mais bon. Hello.
I should return to Socrates before the trial starts.
Bienvenue, du coup. Ok, bon, ça c'est réglé. On va quitter la zone et puis on va retourner au procès de Socrate. Alors, c'est quoi ça? Ouais, là il veut tuer les soldats athéniens, ça n'a rien à voir. C'est pas du tout ça la quête qu'on veut. Elle est où? Voilà. Alors, elle se trouve où cette quête du coup? Elle se trouve là. Eh ben, fast travel, ça ira plus vite. En dépit des temps de chargement de 3 plombes et demi. Allez, je crois en toi, petit jeu, tu peux charger. C'est lent, mais qu'est-ce que c'est lent? Ok. Allons parler à Socrate.
Well, I should see what that was. This is your end!
Il s'en va? Ok. Ah, il était même pas à l'intérieur. Allez, bonjour.
Socrates, you're here.
I am.
What happened? The trial couldn't have taken place that quickly.
Had I been given the chance to defend myself, it would have been quick indeed. But unfortunately for me, I was let free before I could.
That's good news.
Apparently, those who had charges to bring against me were found dead. And evidence they claimed to have went missing.
It sounds like someone was looking out for you.
There were also some people protesting my arrest, I was told. I have to ask, did you have something to do with this?
Do you really need to ask?
No, but you still deserve the chance to answer.
Did you have time to find an answer for the Pythia's words?
I thought it would have taken much longer than it did, but the moment I stopped thinking about it, it came to me like a flash of Zeus's lightning.
So, do you agree with Pythia or not?
The gods cannot lie. Yet, I know that I know nothing. I had to understand what it meant for one who knows nothing to be called wise. I realized that though the Pythia said my name, she did not mean me.
Who did she mean then?
That is not an answer I'd yet like to voice. It's one that people may not want to hear, and I must think on how I wish to share my new beliefs with Athens.
Whatever it is, be careful. I don't want to find you've been arrested again. We should get you home. I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
In some ways, that will be true. In others, well, Xanthippe will decide that. Being free feels good, but I don't believe Xanthippe will be happy with me.
She has a good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and what I said. This will only give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, you misunderstand. I love it.
You do?
People see Xanthippe and believe it is her beauty that drew me to her. But it is her argumentative spirit I lust for.
Nobody ever likes that about me.
Having my opinions and thoughts challenged helps me to refine them and to grow as a person.
And she likes these arguments?
Oh, I doubt it, but it is in those fiery moments that her spirit is strongest, like an untamed horse.
Don't call her a horse to her face.
I'm afraid your advice is a bit too late.
Get somewhere safe, Socrates.
You're strong.
Let's go! Get them!
Most would have given up by now.
I'll grind you to chaff. Come on, put in some.
Tout va bien?
I wonder what that was about.
Your death is
Sérieux? Bébé?
The things I do, sometimes hard to know.
Let's hurry back before anything else happens.
Eh ben, s'il est proche, hein, on va pas le laisser pas à 200 balles près. Hein.
You came back. Finally. I'm ready to return to Athens. I've had enough of Phorkys and his talk of the Pythia.
You will be happy to hear I have no need for her words any longer.
Ah, then something positive came out of this after all.
I just remembered. A student of yours has been taking notes of your teachings. He wanted you to have them. What did you do that for?
Nobody asked him to write down my words.
Even so, why not keep it? Share it with others.
Because of a story I was told as a boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's hear it.
The king of Egypt, Thamos, was visited by the god Thephtha. Thephtha offered the invention of writing to the king and told him it was an elixir of memory and wisdom. But Thamos disagreed. He believed the people would no longer use their memories, for they would simply read instead. These written words would not offer true wisdom, but only the appearance of such.
You don't want your own words written down, so others can't use them to pretend to be smart.
Much like creatures in a painting, the words sit there unmoving. If you ask them a question, they will preserve a solemn silence. And no matter how many times you ask, they will only ever say the same thing. They cannot defend their message.
That's the part you like. The defense of your words.
All who speak should defend their words if questioned about them. That is why I choose to speak and not write. That is why any words of mine that last beyond my final breath will be those that people choose to remember. Those words will be true wisdom and not an illusion.
Ok.
What's your plan now?
D'un autre côté, lui, il avait choisi de se souvenir de ça, mais bon.
You'll be careful, right?
If I have to choose between saying nothing and staying safe, or speaking up and risking my life, the choice is easy.
I should get going. I'm glad you're free.
As am I, although, if you allow me, there is something.
I doubt I could stop you.
We like to believe that action means progress, but it's control that's so truly desired. The more we do, the more control it seems we have, but the less we allow for others. If we grip too tightly, we'll find we've crushed what it is we're holding on to.
Meaning?
Meaning we must sometimes let life unfold without trying to influence the outcome.
I'll keep that in mind. I almost forgot. In your letter you said you had something to ask me. What was it?
You know, I've completely forgotten now. Take care, Cassandra.
Stay out of trouble, Socrates.
Un nouveau mercenaire. Ok. Ah. J'ai un bounty mais sur mon prédécesseur, ça m'arrange moins ça, mais bon. Ok, bon alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a maintenant comme quête? On a Corinthe. On a ça. Ok. Bon, on a ça déjà à rendre. Avant toute chose. Mais il me semble justement que c'était à côté d'une... Ah non. Ouais, j'étais persuadé que l'autre était juste à côté. Bon.
Coming through! Move! You're in my way!
Hop. Alors, ami politicien. Désolé. Yep.
You're back. Have you killed them?
I took care of them. Every last one.
Nicely done, my friend. Please, take this as thanks.
I always finish what I've started.
Bon, et ben c'est pas mal tout ça. Alors est-ce que je pars du coup sur cette truc là? Ou est-ce que quand même je me recentre un petit peu sur la quête principale là maintenant hein? C'est où qu'on devait aller, je sais même plus maintenant. Ah oui, à Corinthe. Qu'est-ce que c'est ce truc? Lieu non découvert, d'accord. Bon après j'ai pas le niveau, hein. J'ai pas le niveau pour. Hein. Et là on a un cultiste, hein, Brison. C'est lequel Brison? Ok, c'est une nouvelle branche. Weakening les Obsidian Islands. C'est où les Obsidian Islands? Je vois pas d'Obsidian Islands. Hmm. Ah, d'accord. Pirate Islands. Silver Islands. Petrified Islands. Hephaestus Islands. Abantis Islands. Pirate Islands. Obsidian Islands. Donc c'est Hydrea et Melos. Donc si on affaiblit ça, on le fait pop. Ouais. Ah, c'est Sparte qui contrôle Argolis? J'avais même pas fait gaffe, dis donc. Bon. Bah, je pense que le plus court pour aller à Corinthe, c'est justement Argolis. Hein. Allez. Cui. Allez hop, cataclop, cataclop. Allez, petit choual, fais ton office. Oh, mais c'est joli aussi par ici. Ah, la terre de la belle corruption. J'aime bien le nom. C'est tellement moi. Et ben voilà, nous voilà à Corinthe.
Alcibiades said the Etera here could help me find my mother. I should look around for Anthusa's whereabouts.
Salut. Ah, c'est tant de chargement, c'est terrible.
Are you Anthusa?
Me? Anthusa? I could be anyone for you, Lamb. I charge less than the Etera. But do I ever know my way around a haybed?
So her name means something to you?
Anthusa? She's been around forever, but I never met her. I know the Etera all work as one, on equal footing. But Anthusa's special. She talks, they listen.
I haven't met any Etera yet.
Don't believe all you hear. They sell what a lot of us sell in Corinth. But for them, it's not just about the flesh. They're merchants, of a sort. Streetwise. Can talk as nice as they look.
Sounds like a good trade to work in. You don't want to be an Etera?
Not in my prime anymore, am I, Miss Dios? By the time I study what they did, I'll be serving clients on my deathbed.
Fair enough.
If the Etera aren't here, where are they?
Their swords are too high and mighty to be down here in the dirt with us. You want them, you'll find them up on the hill. The Acrocorinth. By the temple, keeping Aphrodite's worshippers satisfied.
Ok. Au sud de l'Acrocorinthe. Donc l'Acrocorinthe c'est là. Au sud de l'Acrocorinthe, au temple d'Aphrodite. Je vais mettre un pin ici. Mais avant d'y aller, je vais aller me synchroniser juste derrière moi. Parce que la synchronisation, c'est la vie. Ça va être en haut de ce bâtiment-là, je suppose.
Corinth, a city of pots, prostitutes, and not much else.
These idiots! You will kneel before Sparta! Rip you apart! Malaka, better check that out. Stop and fight me! Rest the foro!
Le temple d'Apollo. Ah, mais il me semble en plus que c'est une des localisations que voulait mon ami l'aveugle. Si je ne m'abuse. Bon. Cui-cui. Ok. Bon, bah ce truc-là, bien en hauteur, ça me semble être un beau temple d'Aphrodite. Par contre, ça veut dire qu'il va falloir que je grimpe, hein. Alors, est-ce qu'il y a des nouvelles quêtes? Pas tant que ça, mais bon. Une quête qui vient d'apparaître. Leader, d'accord. Bon, bah, je pense que je suis sur la bonne voie. Hein. Et je pense qu'il y aura aussi une synchronisation là-haut. Je vois le petit aigle.
This looks like the place. Temple on top of the Acrocorinth. That's what I'm looking for.
Ok. Eh ben, je savais qu'il y avait une synchro pour le Prince of Persia. C'était juste pas la bonne. Allez Cassandra, on grimpe, on grimpe. Tu peux grimper plus vite. J'ai confiance en toi. Allez, tu peux le faire. Grimpe, grimpe, grimpe.
Who do they think they are? I need to stop them.
Où ça, où ça, où ça?
Malaka, come on!
Behind you, Mistio!
Here comes some more!
Who were they? And why were they looking for the Etera?
C'est une bonne question.
Yeah! They think this temple is dedicated to them, the brutes.
The thieves are here and the Etera aren't.
The Etera? They're much wiser than we are. They realized their visitors were all getting robbed on the way in.
There's no avoiding the Monger's men in Corinth.
Who walks around with a name like the Monger?
Don't let him hear you say that.
Last time his name came out of a fool's mouth, the man's tongue was sliced out.
So the Monger is a Corinthian criminal?
Master of the underground markets. He rules with one hand open for money and the other clenched around a weapon.
A drachmi and blood-hungry monster's what he is.
So he's hunting the Etera? For money?
Exactly. Since the Etera bring in so much drachmi, he wants everything they control.
The thieves are better off robbing them than us.
If you know of the Etera, then you know of Anthusha. I'm looking for her.
They say she's everywhere, though I've never seen her. But the Edera see everything.
I've seen them gather by the spring of Pirene, down the mountain. They meet clients there and then take them elsewhere in secret.
Good. Maybe pray to Aphrodite from home next time.
Bon. Je vais quand même aller me synchroniser, hein, maintenant qu'on a fait... censé être Aphrodite, ça? Ok. C'est bizarre qu'elle ait des ailes. Ah, c'est magnifique, magnifique.
A note written by Themistocles. Who knew the great general was also a poet?
Eh non, je veux mon cucuy, moi. Je veux mon cucuy. On va faire ton cucuy. Cucuy!
People come here to worship Aphrodite, but the view is the real beauty.
C'est QFD. Oh, un polémarque. Mais oui. On va peut-être enfin pouvoir avancer dans la quête athénienne. Comment ça se fait qu'il est là, le leader? Et il est où le Paul Marc? Parce que là je vois bien que c'est un capitaine, mais... Ah, il est là, ok. Je vais peut-être pas faire tout le fort, mais je vais au moins me faire le Paul Marc.
What's happening over there? Nothing there.
Et donc c'est... Belle escorte, hein? Une belle escorte. Ah mais il s'en va le con. T'en vas pas?
I need to light the signal! You are no match.
Yes. J'ai eu ce que je voulais. Je peux donc partir sans hésitation.
Then Corinth will be ours again. Very soon it will be her rightful hands.
Salut.
Ah, so Cassandra has finally found us. You know me?
And you know her. This is Anthusa.
We saw you help the worshippers at the Temple of Aphrodite. You've proven yourself a friend.
Hear that, Icarus? Her sight's as good as yours.
Someone also spoke very highly of you.
Surprise!
Phoebe!
Aspasia sent me. I work for her now, remember?
But why here? Corinth isn't safe.
I had to tell Anthusa you were coming. Aspasia taught me a new word. Emissary. That's me.
And now Cassandra and I have met.
See? This is easy. And now I can help you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that will be alright. Who knows what I'll get into.
Yes!
Just make sure you're extra careful.
We need to move inside, Cassandra. We're not the only ones watching. Come with me, and we'll talk.
Can I come?
As long as you're quiet.
Ok, les temps de chargement.
To what do I owe your visit?
Alcibiades told me about you.
Did he? Go on.
I'm looking for a woman from Sparta. A runaway. Long ago. She may have gone by the name of Myrine.
Who's that?
She's my mother.
Your mother? You don't have a mother. Marcos told me he raised you.
What did I tell you about talking?
I see. There will be time to respond to your question, but that time isn't now.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you tell me what you know, sooner or later.
You'll have to trust me. You don't get to where I stand without credibility. My word is yours.
And you can always trust Cassandra.
Why don't you go play, Phoebe? Let me and Anthusa talk.
If you say so...
I propose a trade. Help me. Help us get stronger. Strong enough to rid Corinth of the Monger permanently. A simple transaction, I assure you.
Mm-hmm.
You have a deal.
A wise decision, dear Misthios.
I haven't made it this far being a fool. I know when to take a chance.
Then we're in business. Now, you've heard of the Monger?
Oui.
From what the worshippers say, he's someone I should watch out for.
They're right. I'm sure his victims wish they'd been more vigilant. My eyes are wide open.
Then you've held your ground well. You're not dead.
Not yet, anyway. But he's employed enough thugs to amass a small army. Now they're attacking people in the street, us included.
He's been killing at Terra?
Killing? We're smarter than that. But action must be taken before it goes that far. I'm not the only one who needs help. My girls, Damalis and Irina, are suffering too.
More Monger trouble?
I wouldn't doubt it. Work against their aggressors, and then it will be his turn to suffer. You'll find Damalis here at the spring, but Irina has gone to Bellerophon's garden.
What's wrong with Irina?
She's looking for Cleo, another Etera, who's gone missing. I've been too distracted to help in the search.
Okay.
Has Damalis told you what's wrong?
She hasn't told me much, but I know these girls as well as I know myself. Something's not right.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do for them.
Good. The Monger feeds his thugs. With the drachmi, he makes smuggling. Weapons, mostly. Which is all the more lucrative now that he has a war to supply.
So, if someone interrupts the Monger's supply, his men go hungry.
Exactly. Go to his warehouse in the port of Lecheo and burn his cargo. All of it. We'll let chaos take care of the rest.
Ok.
Why rob people who can't put 2 drachmi together if he has a business? It's illegitimate, but gets him rich.
Even the smuggling is a front. He steals slaves, innocents, who shouldn't be harmed, but his thugs can burn.
Seems to me that burning his biggest source of income is asking for trouble.
I want to put the new muscle I've acquired on show. Plus, violence is the only language he understands.
I know many people who speak that language.
Eh ben,
Then the
on va
warehouse
faire.
will be cinders.
Alors, quête multiple. Pourquoi il me met là-dessus? Est-ce que le manga c'en est un du coup? Voilà, on connaît pas leur nom. Ça a pas l'air. Ah ouais, 3 quêtes donc. Mhm. Mhm. Bon bah on va aller au plus proche hein. Ok. Ah, je suis niveau 29 quand même déjà et mon armure est encore niveau 26 hein. Ouais non là c'est pas rentable. Et donc un point. Le slow time je m'en sers quasiment jamais. Ça il faut le niveau 5. Ça il faut le niveau 5. Ça il faut le niveau 5. Là je suis full. Là il faut le niveau 5. Ça j'ai pas particulièrement envie. Et ben donc il est peut-être pas temps de commencer à prendre les capacités de chasseur alors. En l'occurrence, vu que ça c'est fun, il faut que je prenne ça. Donc, L2 pour viser et R1, R2 pour tirer. Mais il faut 3 secondes d'adrénaline quoi.
So you're here to help us, Mistios? You don't look like a monger spy.
I'm more the in-your-face type. You have a monger problem, Damalis?
I might. One of my regulars has changed. He was a decent man once, but now he's gone bad.
Corinth seems to have a shortage of decent people.
I need someone with muscle to figure out what's behind the change. Why he's different.
He's gotten you scared.
He asks me questions I don't know the answers to about our drachmi. Where we keep money, what Anthusa invests in. As though we're Athenian aristocrats.
Can't Anthusa intervene?
I'm not naive. I won't expose the others to this. So he can go after them next?
He might anyway. Sounds like he needs answers. Who was he before all this?
Obsessive, but never threatening. He didn't stand out in symposiums until he had his drachmi act for him.
Well, something's sure giving him courage now. I'll see what he has to say for himself.
If he's not lurking around here, he'll be at his house. I want this to end today.
It will. People tend to show their true selves to my spear, whether they like it or not.
Il y a du timé. Hein.
Jared, need any help?
The herder who supplies wool to the weaver I work for is weak. The weaver is even worse.
Why do you say that?
The farmer is being extorted by bandits. So he, in turn, asks for more money from my weaver. They will pay more every time this way. Weak and stupid. Pay a mercenary once, and the problem goes away.
And you're hoping I'll kill all the bandits?
No. The focus must be on protecting him at all costs.
Ah, okay.
I'll take care of it.
Good. Please be quick.
Leave it to me.
Oh, mais c'est loin. Bon, on va gagner un temps. Pas de cuicui ce coup-ci. On va de l'autre côté. Oh, bah, il a l'air d'avoir du monde chez lui.
Cassandra, it's me. Cassandra.
T'es déjà là, toi?
Good, you found me. Shh. What are you doing here? I heard the Mali's talking about her crazy client earlier, and I wanted to help.
You may be right. I could use you.
See? That was my plan all along.
I'm going to talk to Damalis's client and see what he has to say.
I've been here, spying, and I heard him mumbling to himself. He's weird. But maybe if I tell you what he said, it could help?
Ah oui, carrément.
Let's hear it.
Let me think. He said something about having to meet someone at Faye's pig farm tonight. That could help.
It could. Did he mention why?
To get something from them. A deed to some land, I think he said.
Well, that's something. What else?
Oh, he said their name. Vinomenes. Wonder who that is.
Good to know.
Okay.
Thank you, Phoebe the spy.
Not bad, huh?
Time to act. Listen closely. You sneak inside and see what you can find in his house while I distract him.
Quiet like a mouse.
Good. But if you get caught, run. Right out the door. We'll meet afterwards. Promise?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Ok, travail d'équipe. Alors il est où ce client? Salut.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you.
If Miron sent you, tell him I was going to pay him back this very night.
No one sent me. We need to talk. I know you're up to something.
Something? Something could be anything. You have nothing on me.
Pig Farm.
You're going to Fair's pig farm. And meeting some like-minded person there, I hear.
Where did you hear that? You're wrong. Dead wrong.
They owe you a deed to some land. What that land will be used for, I don't know.
A spy? What else do you have on me? Cough it up.
The Nomenis will be quite upset if I don't let you meet him tonight.
How? What do you want?
I know about the Malis. And as her client, you seem to think she owes you something.
I do love her, you know? With my whole heart.
And yet, you're scaring her.
Better me than another more careless man. Either I hurt the Malice or I'm killed.
That's not love. It's weakness.
You say it as though I don't know. He knew that too. That's why he's making me.
Who's making you?
Tell the Mollies I'll stop. That I'm sorry.
Fine. Here, old man.
Ok. Alors, qu'est-ce que tu m'as trouvé, toi?
Let's see what we found.
I wonder what this means.
What's this? A coin purse?
His things aren't very nice, though. If he's rich, why have all that junk?
He must have just gotten paid.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that iron poker used before.
He didn't have a furnace. Why does he have this?
It's not used for fire. It's a weapon. For torture. I saw someone use it in Fokis. Someone huge.
Huge like the Monger?
Just like the Monger.
Ah oui, donc le Monger, c'est l'espèce de psychopathe qu'on a vu.
What
Okay.
does the letter say?
It's mean. It says he'll get hurt if he keeps doing things wrong.
I thought as much.
And it says more. That he needs to bring the Malis to a place here in Corinth. There's directions. What do you think it is?
Don't know. But I'll find out.
Right behind you.
Not this time. Go to the Malis and wait for me there.
Oh, please.
You've done enough for today. It could be dangerous. I'll come find you after.
Fine. Oh, I almost forgot. I got the sword from you from his house.
Wow. You're a good thief. Place to bring the Malis.
Ok, nice.
I should find out.
Ok, en revanche, vu le timing, on va s'arrêter là pour l'instant. On continuera un petit peu plus tard pour la suite de Assassin's Creed Odyssey sur PS4. C'était Paul de Sankiss. Bye bye.